Many years ago, according to the stories told by the people of ancient Greece, there lived two brothers who were not like other men, or like the gods and goddesses of Mount Olympus. They were the sons of one of the Titans who had fought against Zeus and been sent in chains to the prison of the lower world. The name of the elder of these brothers was Prometheus, which means forethought.
I'm always thinking about the future and preparing for what might happen tomorrow or next week or even 100 years' time.
The younger was called Epimetheus, which means afterthought.
I'm always so busy thinking of yesterday, last week, even 100 years ago, that I never worry about what might happen tomorrow.
Prometheus did not want to live amongst the clouds on Mount Olympus. He was too busy for that. While the gods were spending their time drinking nectar and eating ambrosia.
Nectar! Haha.
He was planning how to make the world wiser and better than it ever had been before. So instead of living on Mount Olympus, Prometheus went out amongst men to live with them and help them, and he quickly noticed they were no longer happy as they'd been during the golden days when Kronos the Titan was king. He found them living in caves and in holes of the earth, shivering with the cold because there was no fire, dying of starvation, hunted by wild beasts and by one another, the most miserable of all living creatures.
It's so cold. If we only had something warm.
Something that provides light.
Something orange that make us able to cook our own food.
But those things doesn't exist.
Yeah, I know.
If they only have fire, they will be able to warm themselves and cook their food. And in the future, they might build tools and house, and without, they will be worse off than the beast.
Prometheus went boldly to Zeus and begged him to give fire to the people so that they might have a little comfort through the long months of winter.
Please make the future a bit brighter, will you?
I will not. Not one spark will I share with them. For if men had fire, they might become stronger and wise like us and take over Mount Olympus. It's better that we have it for ourselves and everybody's happy. Besides, fire is a dangerous tool. They can't have it.
Prometheus didn't answer, but he had set his heart on helping mankind, and he did not give up. As he was going for a walk, he found a beautiful flower. He looked inside it, and then saw that its hollow center was filled with a dry, soft substance which would burn slowly and stay alive for a long time. He carried the flower with him as he began a long journey to the top of Mount Olympus.
Mankind shall have fire, despite what Zeus has decided,
He said to himself, and with that thought he snuck quietly into Zeus' domain and stole a spark from Zeus' own candle.
Ha ha ha!
Prometheus put the spark in the flower, and the dry substance within it caught on fire and burned slowly. Prometheus hurried back to his own land, carrying with him the precious candle hidden in the hollow center of the plant. When he reached home, he called some of the shivering people to gather around him, and he built them a fire.
Come, join me, and I will give you what Zeus for so long denied you.
What is this?
This people is fire, and it will give you warmth and happiness.
Wow, this is wonderful. What can we do to thank you?
Don't worry. To have the knowledge that the future will be bright is enough.
This is fabulous.
I know.
But one other day, Zeus gazed down from Mount Olympus and noticed fires burning where the men and women used to suffer. It did not take him long to realize that Prometheus has disobeyed him and given fire to men. Zeus was very angry and decided to lock Prometheus into a basement to suffer there for all eternity.
Now you'll be punished, for you have done what I told you not to!
No! No!
And there Prometheus stayed, thinking of the future, happy in the knowledge that he had given fire to men.